Hey. Yes. yes. How are we? To you lovely people that have joined so far, welcome to the stream. And let me fix this. Why is this all wobbly? What's going on here? Why is that? Why is it all wobbly? What's going on? There we go. Hello, Nick. How are we doing? Great to see you, mate. Anyone else that's in here? Welcome. Thank you for joining me again for another stream, another day. We are back, of course. Of course, we are back. And the market has been good to us, hasn't it? The market has been very, very good to us. Yesterday, of course, short from 105. I closed that so early, didn't I? In the end, like I closed it, I think 103.7. Went all the way down to 101, a little bit below. So I was, I was early for closing my short. I should have held it open. That would have been great, but did long it back up as well. Posted that into the Discord server, the Stonksy Discord, that I was longing. I initially longed at 102 and then added some more down to 101, which brought my entry to like 101,700, I think. And the good news is, having said that, and obviously I've got a little one open here, I closed most of it and then added a little bit back on here. So we've got this one on today, but we are nearly at 2x. We're nearly at 2x the account this week, which is good. As you can see, I'll show you full and complete transparency. Here's the trades that we've taken on this account, and yeah, we're nearly at 2x. So we started off with 634, so we are nearly 2x the account. Obviously we had the ZEC trade, and I didn't realize how close this was. I was thinking that this ZEC trade was like last week or something, but it was only on the 10th, which was, what day was the 10th? Monday? No, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I was thinking it was like last week. But yeah, we started off with obviously the ZEC one, then we had the Bitcoin one, then a Bitcoin short, then got stopped out yesterday actually because I tried to long it too early. Tried to long it at 102.6, and then longed it at 10. Got stopped out there. That's the stop out. And then this was the one obviously that from last night when I put in the Discord, I was longing. Closed that out this morning. Closed it all out. 236 for 18%. And then this was one where I just cut the position by a little bit. Didn't really want. I mean, this week has been great. I've 2x the stream account almost. So I thought, no point risking too much. Let's just have this. And I'm pretty happy with, if we can get another, what would that be? About another 90 USDT on top of what the P&L is at the moment of this trade, would take us towards 1,300, which would be just over that 2x mark, which is great. Obviously, fully transparent to you guys as well. You guys may have followed on one or two of them or three, who knows. But yeah, we'll keep trying to do this, and yeah, obviously going into the Discord server as well. So if you are just a stream watcher, then you may not get all the action, but well, we're on this journey. I don't know what I'm going to run this up to or try and run it up to, and before I take some off to pay some bills, which is always good. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the performance so far this week. So if we can get another one in here before the end of the week, that would be good. Hello, mate. Just hang on a second. I'm just getting a call right there. There you go. Oh, he's changed the mood lighting today. Oh, you're looking fancy.
Are you lagging?
I think it's you. Yeah, I think it's Wiz, is it? Am I lagging for anyone? Or is it Wiz? What are we thinking in the chat? Let me know. Is it me lagging or Wiz? I think it may be Wiz. I think it's Wiz anyway. But yeah, make sure you do drop a like, of course. Get your likes in on the stream. I think it's Wiz lagging. Yeah, there we go. He's gone. He's probably gone to reset his internet. But yeah, we have got Wiz jumping on with us, which is good. But I mean, yeah, Bitcoin. You know, we find ourselves in and around here, don't we? Which at the moment, when it cascaded down, I mean, we've got some great volatility coming into Bitcoin, haven't we? This week, it's about time. But obviously, when we got this was kind of the area I was looking for a retest potentially. I think, you know, there's definitely room to maybe go a bit deeper. But yeah, this area hopefully holds, and then we start to push up again. Obviously, maybe it's back towards 105. And that's kind of what I'm looking at. What are you guys looking at? Of course, Stonksy was another favourable thing today. When I woke up this morning, we had the green background come in and the green arrow, obviously a few hours before I woke up. But that then confirmed, obviously, what I was thinking with this long, which was good. And yeah, it shone through. So Stonksy giving us all the nice confirmations that we want this week. PC crashed back again. Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back in a minute. But yeah, Stonksy giving us the nice confirmations that we desire this week, which has been absolutely fantastic. And yeah, we'll see obviously what we get with Bitcoin from here. Yeah, and I've got minimal risk in the market, but when we got this pullback this morning, I just couldn't not add a bit more on. I did leave 25% running, so I added a bit more back on. But yeah, it's been great. No, sorry, I didn't. I closed that out. I did leave 25% running initially, and then closed it out. And then this is a new trade. Sorry, I've just remembered it. Yeah, this is a new trade because obviously this one fully closed out. Yeah, this is a new trade. This one. Sorry, buddy. Couldn't think of what I'd done then. Yes, I did. As you can see here, close some out there. You can see the red arrow for the sell, and then closed the rest of the 25% out just a little bit higher, and then got back in on this candle here. So all in all, yeah, it's been some nice price action to trade. So hopefully we can carry on that way. Let's hope so. Of course, we'll be covering the rest of the market as well. And yeah, not too much gone on since yesterday, but a decent amount of movement, isn't it? It's been a decent amount of movement. Oh, look at Todd. It's a nice 5-minute candle on Ton, isn't it? And he's back. Here he is. Let's get him back in.
Hello.
Here he is. He's back.
How are you?
Back. I'm all good, mate. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Are you nearly throwing that PC out the window?
Oh, mate. GPU went not so long ago. I think the CPU is now on its way out. So
yeah.
It hates me. But what can you do?
Yeah, I've been thinking about buying a Mac Mini, to be fair, because I used to have a Mac Mini. And then when I bought my MacBook, I sold the Mac Mini because I thought I didn't need to. But I am thinking of buying a Mac Mini because I do have two decent screens, two LG screens. And then, of course, if I buy a Mac Mini, I can have multi-screen on the go then instead of just running off my MacBook.
Yeah.
And they're not dear. They're not dear, are they, Mac Minis? Like a couple of £100.
Are they only that?
Yeah. You can get obviously better ones like the Mac Studio and stuff like that. But Mac Mini, let's see. Let's go and have a look. Let's see. Bloody hell, look at all these M's. I don't know. What's the latest one? Is it M5? What's this? Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm sure that they're only a couple of £100 because I've been thinking about getting another one because I used to have one. Let's see, Matt Mini. Let's see what they're doing. I don't think they'd be that expensive. Oh, they've changed the design of it. That looks funky. Oh no, $599. That's obviously for a brand new one. No, what's this one? Redesigned around Apple Silicon to unleash the full capabilities of M4 and M4 Pro chips. If you go on eBay, you'll probably get a decent one. Let's see. Bye. You still with us, mate? Oh, he's gone again. He's gone again. We'll just have a look at these then, shall we? Yeah, so that's $599. £20 a month for 36 months. That is that's not bad. That's quite good. This finance one they've got without laying it all out in one go. £20 a month is nothing, is it? £20 a month is like so cheap. That's Mac Mini M4. When Wiz comes back, we'll go on eBay and have a look. New all-time high for gold soon. It's looking like it, isn't it, mate? Let's go and have a look. It's looking like it, isn't it? Let's get rid of these. It's looking very likely. I mean, it's not too far away, and it's on like a speed run because the thing is, so it's 3.5% away from all-time high. But if we actually go and have a look, I bet there's hardly anything in terms of structure. Yeah, so we're basically kind of there's just nothing there. Is there? There's a couple of 4-hour candles, and that's it. I wouldn't. Yeah, like. And the thing is, this put in some nice equal highs too, didn't it? You know, you can see all these highs were basically just like equal, which put in a perfect double top. So that will just be screaming to get swept up there. I think I agree the same as you, mate. I think we are probably on for a gold all-time high soon. Maybe as soon as next week. It's 0.8% up today. Only needs a couple more of them days, doesn't it? Unless it gets a nice kick off like a 2-3% day, and then it's there. So yeah, I think so, mate. And maybe it makes its way towards $5,000 into the end of the year. It's definitely looking likely, isn't it? Do make sure you drop a big like on the stream and subscribe. What's Wiz said? Yeah, he's coming back in a minute. But yeah, I think I am going to get a Mac Mini to kind of just up the production, which will be good. Yeah, so up the production, get a Mac Mini. But yeah, if you do want me to look at anything specific, do let me know in the chat. Of course, we'll be having Wiz back with us very shortly. But let's go and have a look at obviously what's been going on now. It's likely very quiet. What I would say on ETH. You apologise about that. What I would say on ETH is that we've basically got some really nice kind of diagonal supply coming in, haven't we? Now, it depends obviously however you want to draw this, but you can draw it however you want. But as you can see, this is where the price is meeting supply and then selling off. As soon as on ETH, you get above this, then it should be a nice one-way ticket up towards here at least. I'd probably be looking into here and then maybe into there. But that's what we're looking at on ETH. If you haven't noticed it, we are in a diagonal. And you could even You could even maybe put one the other way, perhaps. Could you? See? Yeah, could even put one the other way if you wanted to. Personally, I wouldn't do that because it's basically just like a bit of a channel in it. But yeah, it may help out if we get some sort of dump. I don't know, but that's what we're up to anyway. So yeah, ETH probably just waiting on this breakout amongst other things. What else have we got? Got XRP. Everything's kind of just rounded off, hasn't it? Look at this. This is getting like a really rounded off pattern. Really rounded off. That looks a lot different to everything else, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit. XRP looks a lot of kind of, well, it's up 4% today. And he's back again.
Right.
Here he is.
This works.
Here he is.
Hopefully this works. I've been having PC issues.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, we actually was looking at Mac Minis. I did pull them up. They actually are a bit more expensive than I thought, but this is obviously, I'm guessing, for the new one. The cheapest one is 600, but if you wanted to finance it, you could at £20.46 a month for 3 years. But 600 isn't bad. But what I was gonna say was, obviously that's for the new one, the M4. Like if we go on, just hang on, let me load it up. If we go on, because yeah, I think that's probably going to be what I'll do when I come back to streaming after Christmas and the New Year.
Would you stay Mac though, or would you go Windows? Because I find you probably get, I don't know, you could build a pretty good PC for that ballpark.
I would probably go Mac just because everything ties in together. Like you have all like your passwords all in one chain thing, don't you, and everything, and all that jazz. So the interesting thing is, oh no, these are M4. These are M4.
Yeah.
No, these are M4.
That's not bad.
M3. Yeah, I mean these are quite cheap. Obviously for a second-hand one. That's got bids on it. Where is M3? I think that surely it's not just skipped M3 to M2 to M4. I don't know. Let's see.
Did they make an M3 chip?
I don't know.
M4 was their first chip.
No, because I remember. I think mine was an M2. I think when I had mine, I'm sure mine was an M2. Even these are still that. Well, this is the thing, innit? Is like you look at this and you see like all these that are up for sale now. 300 quid, whatever. These are M2 chips. You may as well just get this because this is going to retain, most of its value. These have been out years, haven't they? M2 ones, and they're still valued at 300 to 400 quid. So you may as well get yourself a new one, I think.
Do you know what's quite depressing is my graphics card was pretty much the entire cost of just one of that.
Really? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this. I might pick this up for the new year and get on my several screen monitors and all that jazz. And that'd be nice. That'd be nice. That's when the production goes up a level. That's when my production will go up a level. You'll see it. Well, because I'll have multiple screens then. Yeah. I could even start using OBS if I wanted to.
Do you not run multiple screens now? Oh, you run it off a laptop, don't you?
Just run it. I did try that, but it really slowed it down. It really, I could tell the performance difference off it.
Yeah, I used to run 3 screens. I run 2 now. But I've got quite a big one.
I think it would definitely be beneficial because I could just have the StreamYard open on one screen and then just the other screen just to never have to shut off. Good morning, Marios. How we doing? I have the mini. It's a power. I enjoyed it when I had it. Yeah. Well, the new one, the M4, is 600 for the cheapest one. Storage is a bit small on them. I don't need much, though, because
you'll cloud it anyway.
Yeah, and I don't really need much storage because, say for my videos and stuff like that, I'll upload them to YouTube and then just delete them. They'll be gone. So I don't really hold much actual data on here. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in it. They must have. Hang on, let's see. They normally have refurbished ones, don't they? Too. Let's see. Mac Mini. Oh, is this just going to pull up the same one? No, it's just pulling up the same thing. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It does look better. It looks. Oh, yeah, actually, no. I think it looks the same. I think it actually looks the same from the one that I had. So there's two. Oh, so there's only two previous Mac Minis. There's one from 2018 and one from 2020. Oh no, there's not. There's an M2 one as well. But you can't trade that in for some reason.
No. Well, what they're going to do with it?
Yeah. But yeah, that may be on the list. Maybe on the list for
Christmas present to yourself.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? What's Bitty doing? What's Bitty?
It's had a nice little push up.
It's in this really tight trading range since we dropped back off. That was a brutal 5-minute candle, weren't it? Because I closed out my longs. Closed out the remaining 25%, like here. Yeah, I think it was, and then it just tumbled. So I just opened a new one, which is open on here. It's not a small one, but this account's going well. We almost doubled this account this week.
Very nice. Very nice. I've doubled my Prime account in the last
because we
started 9 days, which is nuts. Yeah. Congratulations, by the way.
On what?
On your funded.
Oh yeah. That was fun. That and that literally just got done from the Bitcoin drop yesterday. Yeah. And then longing it the way back up today. Yeah. Oh, and then that was it done.
That's gonna annoy me. I should have shorted Aero. I had like the perfect entry lined up. That looks fairly grim.
I was thinking that Zek one, that Zek short that I took the other day, I was thinking that was like last week or something, but it was only on Tuesday.
Oh, do you know what I'm really annoyed I missed about? And I literally chatted with you the other day. You know, I was on about Zora.
Yeah.
Look at Zora. It bounced pretty much where I had my line.
Let's see. Which points of bounce? Are we talking about this one?
Yeah.
I had
a box drawn out at 5.4.
What a rally that has been. Yeah, that has had the strongest rally probably out of most things. Everything, yeah. I mean, things are showing signs of strength. I mean, XRP is showing quite good strength. That's up 4% today. Doge is obviously up 3%. But
there's a lot of green.
I can't really decide where I think Bitcoin's going to go next. Like, I am obviously thinking up, but I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see something like this on US Open, given that we're in this range. Maybe like a little sweep this, fake, like little fake out, and then reverse for the rest of the day up to here. Is kind of maybe what I'm thinking is on the cards, which would be good because I know I would add.
Yeah, I've got some bids set. I've got some bids set around 101.
Oh, really? That low?
Yeah. Well, we bounced off there. We've liquidated off,
didn't we?
We've liquidated and bounced off 101, off 101.1 a few times, like you see there. Yeah. And there.
Yeah, I got a bit too trigger happy yesterday. Trying to long this because initially I was looking at it and I set my bid. I tried a long at first and got stopped out on the way down. Hang on, where are we looking here? Yeah, tried the long at first, got stopped out here. Ended up getting stopped out like here, and then I opened. I was thinking, right, I'm gonna set a bid down here. Just underneath these wicks for liquidation, but I got a bit too impatient and then just opened a bit at 102 and then opened some more down towards 101.
Too impatient.
Yeah. So my average entry was like 101.7 in the end, which I was annoyed about, because again I was just too impatient with with opening the position. But
gold is nuts, isn't it?
yes, that's been on a great rally. I filmed a
It's up
short
again.
Gold, yeah. And that, Nick was saying in the chat before, he's gold all-time high. So I mean, it's not far away, is it? And there's not really much there stopping it, apart from obviously that double top. You obviously can't see it on the daily. You've just got basically just 3 highs. You go to the 4 hour, you can obviously see this double top that it put in. That will obviously be where it'll be tested. But I mean, the liquidity that will be above there will be juicy, won't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'll tell you what I did see the other day. It seems to have climbed up a little bit more now, but MSTR's net asset value fell below 1.
Where do we see this?
I saw it on X, but you can look at it on their website. I'll send you a link on Telegram to it.
Because I believe they're one of their offerings that they do. I don't know which one it is. I think it might be STRC or whatever. But that keeps going like just higher and higher and higher.
STRC, yeah.
One of them. I don't know which
10%
one.
Yield.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them. That, let me pull this up. Yeah, it is one of them. Let's see. Let's do this and do that. Oh yeah, so the 1.2. So this dropped below 1, did it?
Yeah, on one of the metrics. Yeah.
Yeah, the teetering on the point, aren't they? Of like real kind of scare, which is probably what the market needs, I think, to eventually bottom. If we haven't already, which I don't think we have, in terms of like a high time frame bottom. But yeah, it's one of these. Let's see.
STRC, I think it's STRC.
Yeah, it's the one that's around $100. Yeah, this one just keeps going higher and higher.
10% yield is nuts.
It's crazy, isn't it? And which is the latest one they've offered? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
They've introduced another one, STR. Euro-denominated credit. It's crazy. I think it's crazy what they're building, isn't it? Like this must be a huge amount of pressure on them, like every single day, though.
Yeah, cash flow.
I've got the feeling that Sailor probably sits there and just doesn't care, because he just goes, number go up, or in 5 years, number will be up, or whatever. But like, this must be like a really they must
raise and raise and raise and raise.
Like, they must check the chart every day and go, holy fuck, if Bitcoin's down.
Yeah.
Like, they must do, mustn't they?
Yeah, it doesn't look pretty at all, does it?
Yeah, I don't know whether to close this or not, because it's looking a bit hairy, like, innit?
What's this? Sorry, Bitcoin.
Just this little tiny long I've got open.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a look at what's
because the S&P's been dropping a little bit in futures.
Yeah, I've got the S&P to pull back. I think the Nasdaq will pull back as well.
Yeah, I might just close this, to be honest. I mean, it's been a good week so far. I don't want to ruin it. I mean, even 50, that will buy something nice on the weekend. We'll see. Anyway, I'll leave it open for a little bit longer.
What else is interesting on the alts?
So Marios added 2 terabytes of external drive, $599 here plus tax. Oh yeah, there we go.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of this. And just leave it at that. What did that come out as then? $3 loss, not bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait, I think.
Oh yeah, that is a nuke down, isn't it?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. We're dropping. We're dropping. Let me just update the Discord.
You bailed out on time there. So that would have been your stop out, wouldn't it?
No, my stop was 101,700 or 800. Yeah, 101,700 or 800. He was down here. But yeah, I mean, I was looking at it before, and I saw the S&P was down. I thought, kind of give me like warning signs a bit.
Yeah. I've got a little bit left open, but my stops are in profit.
Yeah, good. So Nick runs 2 monitors with Linux, no problem. What's Linux? Don't know what Linux is. Let us know, Nick. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it may just be, I don't know. It may. I probably maybe could run another screen with it. But I'd need to get a splitter because obviously I have my camera plugged in, and then I have my microphone. So I'd have to get a splitter because there's obviously only two ports. So I'd have to get a splitter, and then I feel like it would just start getting a bit overcooked. I don't know. Lost a lot of TVL, dropped off a cliff. What's that? Maybe I don't know what he was referring to then. Maybe MSTR. I don't know.
Do you know what's really annoying?
What?
Is I had a long yesterday, and I'm going to send you a screenshot. Look how close it went to my TP. It is actually pretty horrible.
Let's see.
And it didn't take.
Send me it, and I can inform the viewers exactly how close it got.
It might actually be the closest. Let me just get it.
Yeah, well, yesterday, you know, when I opened my first lot, my first bit of long gear at 102. Initially, I had my stop at 100,700, and then on this drop, before I added some more, because I added some more, like as it was just after this, because I like the absorption on them 5-minute candles, so I thought I'm going to add some more. But obviously on Binance, this got down to 100,810. Guess what it got down to on BLOFIN?
Go on.
$100,705. I was saved from getting stopped out by $5.
Oh, mate.
And it saved me. And then I added a bit more on and then moved my stop loss down, which obviously saved the whole position in the end. $5 I got away with it from. Couldn't believe it.
Let me just crop some
we?
key details out so that people don't hijack my account.
Oh no, they're going to. I can tell. I know Nick will be loving that.
I didn't even get tagged out of it as well. That's the worst bit.
Nick will be hijacking you with his dual monitor Linux.
Yeah, he'll be front running me.
He's gonna get you. I mean, yeah, Sui's an interesting one because, well, like everything else, it's kind of not really done anything. It's just settled, but it is obviously where it found demand back in April. What I would say is, in April, you can just see it there. This wick here actually dipped into proper demand down here, where obviously we held in September, October before the impulse up. So we actually had like a full wick down into this demand, and then obviously held a bit and then went up. What I would say about this one is obviously we had this, but for me, I was kind of watching this zone. Now again, it just depends what Bitcoin does, doesn't it? But I think if it goes up for me, great. I would like to see it hold this area here, but if not, I've already got it drawn out. Obviously, I think a drop maybe down to that blue box, which would come in as nice SR test there. Maybe just in and around there. That would be kind of where I'd be looking. So yeah, if it doesn't go up from here, something like this, full retest into that box, or if we get like another leg down on Bitcoin into there, and then that's where you'd want to be seeing the high time frame box button. As you can see,
though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks very weak. You know, you can see here, particularly, obviously, basically started all the way up here in August. You know, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. I've just got an alert. I'm guessing Bitcoin's dropping. Then you can see, obviously, we had these 4 kind of lower, well, the high and then lower high, lower high. You can see it being just obviously weaker. Then we got the liquidation.
That liquidation was nuts.
Yeah, then you can see here it's just only the same thing again, where it's just slowly obviously bounced and then sold into, bounced, sold into. So it definitely, it definitely needs to show your strength before you can be convinced on it. But yeah, I think, and you can basically say the same for this and most of the market, where it literally just going to be dictated by Bitcoin. I mean, whatever Bitcoin does, that's obviously where we'll then end up seeing alts either being dragged into these lower regions that we're looking at, or of course then if they can bounce higher, if Bitcoin has a good bounce. I think a lot of them, it's just a case of having the zones marked out and then just waiting on Bitcoin, because even if something looks good, if Bitcoin takes a drop, it's just going to obviously poo all over that setup, isn't it? And that trade idea. So really what we need for the whole market is obviously keep an eye on the altcoins, have levels drawn out and have plans in place and all that stuff. But really, like when you've got confidence that Bitcoin has bottomed, or obviously put in a liquidation on say maybe the daily or whatever, that's when we can then look to see, right, okay, where are alts at? What's worth bidding? What's at key areas? And I'm pretty sure, based off everything that I've been through, so obviously Sui's an example there, but then like looking through other alts, you can see just like that one more Bitcoin drop would just pull everything back into key areas and put everything at a really nice risk reward point and drag things into demand areas. So I don't know whether we get it or not. We could, I mean, dare I say, we literally just could trade in and around here till the end of the month, really. There's nothing really keeping us, stopping us, from just trading here until the end of the month. It's entirely possible. But you can see this on Bitcoin too. Obviously, what we just looked at on Say there. Look at say Bitcoin on the 1 hour since Monday. Obviously we had this run up here. Obviously liquidation to the upside, but then look at the lower highs that we're putting in. Obviously drop, then bounce, sold into, drop, bounce again. As you can see, it's being sold into. So I think Bitcoin is basically just range trading. So that's really where the value is from looking at altcoins as well. But I mean, altcoins, somewhat, you can see most of them are still green on the day, while Bitcoin's up 0.6. Some altcoins. These alts
are gonna get properly body pumped on open, aren't they?
If Bitcoin keeps dropping, yeah, I mean,
I think Bitcoin's gonna shit the bed on open. To be honest,
I would like a test of down here. I mean, I think if we liquidated there and reclaimed, I mean that would be a superb long. If we liquidated these lows, obviously you can see here we've got these two equal lows. They are like perfect equal lows as well, which usually get taken out by the market. But we've also got this low. So this would just be like a full clearance of this range, because we've not really tested down here since, it's not that long ago, but last Friday. But that was quite early on into the range. As you can see, most of the time we've spent towards the upper part, where we've now formed, obviously, if you want, this to be kind of the range high and then range low. Again, you may think about it different, you may draw it different, whatever. But a liquidation of the range low, and then that would give decent risk reward. I would definitely long that, and maybe even kind of naked long it, in terms of if we got down to below, anticipate the reclaim, and then if we don't reclaim, cut it.
Yeah, I think we dip below.
That would be nice. I mean, that would be a great liquid. That would set up next week quite nicely if we got this before weekend, and obviously particularly before the end of the actual working week, because going into weekends we typically don't do anything unless we're going to get a Sunday pump.
Do you think we go lower? Do you think we go lower into the 90s before Christmas?
Yeah, I like towards 90. I just want the CME gap to close, because the CME gap lines up with obviously a CME gap being open, but what you also have down here is obviously this CME gap, which is open between 92 and 91.5. But then on Bitcoin, you also have obviously decent daily decent daily demand there, which obviously we could just liquidate this in one day and then close back up in here quite nicely.
There's a nice liquidity pocket there.
Yeah. But the CME gap's there, but also what ties in quite nicely with this area is the yearly open. The yearly open is like 93,000 something. Let me mark it on exactly. Where are we?
We look horrendous. Sol looks horrendous.
So there's the yearly open. So I think that kind of, let's just do that. Hang on. Yearly open. I think that just kind of pulls everything together quite nicely for me, with there being a CME gap there, the yearly open, and then obviously I mean, you look at that, obviously we've not gone back for that, but that would be a massive clearance of liquidity below them WEEX, because obviously none of these got cleared. You know, you just had like WEEX building up, and then we shot up, where obviously all these could be taken as well while closing the CME gap and testing the yearly open. So I think, yeah, for me, this area is the prime one. I do have, obviously, I think this region does have good reasoning as well. I mean, that would be a nice test. You'd basically just come and fill in all this inefficiency on them two candles as well. You know, just fill in all that thin gap there. And then, of course, the actual kind of low from March.
Yeah.
But,
this is so annoying.
Yeah, that's kind of this one for me is the best one. Just come and test the yearly open, close the CME gap. I know obviously there's other reasons to be looking across here too, but yeah, that's what I like the look of anyway. But whether we get it or not is obviously a different. Yeah, whether we get it or not, I don't know. So we actually did get quite a nice 5-minute movement.
Got a nice bounce, yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I was thinking about entering down towards 102 as well. I mean, that's a nice hammer on the 5-minute there. Obviously, nice absorption as well. So it wouldn't surprise me to see us bounce from there, but should have been paying attention to that.
What have we got that's interesting? I'll tell you what I do have my eye on.
You guys let us know as well. You know, you guys let us know in the chat what do you want us to do. What do you want us to look at?
Yeah, if there's any tickers, anything, any spiritual guidance you want, any hand holding, Dave and I can tell you it's all okay.
And do remember to drop a like as well. We're nearly at 50%, so there's plenty of you. You know, there's 11 of you guys at least that haven't liked. Please do drop a like, of course. And the BLOFIN link is pinned in the chat. It is in the description, so do go and hit that as well if you're not trading on BLOFIN.
We want to see your most horrendous altcoins. Shill them to us.
Shill
as your worst.
Obviously the thumbnail and the title of today's stream is obviously looking towards 110. I really like 110 as like a run up.
Imagine the excitement if we got up there and then just
Well, I really like it for a run up, but I really like it as obviously a point to sell into. So I think, this would be prime if we could get. I think this would be literally like this would be the best Christmas present ever. Is if somehow we come and liquidated this low and then got back in and we just had one turbo pump up to here, cleared all this out, obviously come back into the sell off, and then something to fade going into the latter part of December, and then come into the new year quite nicely. Then if we haven't obviously dropped lower, we'll come into the new year and then be able to evaluate. But that would be the gift of the gods, that being able to long this from here to here and then the opportunity to short supply up here back down. That would maybe that's too much of a gift, but that would be unbelievable.
Oh, you'd love that.
So you want us to look at Link and ETH, of course.
Link and Ethereum sitting in longs debating. Ooh,
Marios, you devil. Oh, he's a devil, isn't he, Marios?
Riskiest one I have is Deep. Oh, I remember that thing.
Oh, I do. Is that which one?
That's a Sui. It's a Sui Dex.
It's a Deep.
It's not a perp Dex.
Not DeepSeek, is it?
No, it's I'm pretty sure it's a Sui Dex.
Deep Book.
Yeah, Deep Book.
I saw something about Sui the other day. It was a protocol on Sui that was making loads of money. I can't remember what it was.
Something in
Have you
crypto
saw-
making money.
Have you saw? Yeah. Have you saw the fuss about this one called Ore? You saw this?
Yes, someone. Yeah, it annoys me because someone floated that to me the other day, and I faded it.
Yeah, like actual crypto projects are making treasuries of this Ore.
Yeah.
What I would say on Deep is that it had obviously earlier, last week, came in and tested decent daily demand. Obviously, at the very top of it, you can see, going back to this time last year and earlier in the year, we did come a little bit deeper, if you pardon the pun. But obviously, yeah, this area is obviously where your daily demand is. You do not want it to close below here. Like that is an absolute certainty. You do not want that. What you want is obviously maybe it dips in again, but as long as it kind of holds in and around this grey box, I think it's all good because there's just not a lot there below that. But anywhere in this grey box, I think maybe it's just a waiting game for a pump. But I mean, risk reward, obviously it's better down towards say 5 cents. But yeah, I mean, as long as it's holding that grey box, I think it looks all good. Yeah, but this Ore, bloody hell, like it's not on. So it's not on many sexes.
Oh, that is nuts. Look at the state of that candle.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what it is, but I've seen a lot of people mentioning it. Let me go and I'm gonna go back. Oh no, wait, you opened this for me, didn't you? Let me go to this one. Let's go back.
I think we're moving lower now.
Oh,
I think we're going to come and fill in this liquidation wick.
Dex screener. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's see. Ore. So it's quite a big, quite a big coin, really.
What is it?
I don't know. We'll have a look now. But look at that.
That
It's been
is
out
nuts.
ages. Look at that. I mean,
that is nuts.
You could have bought it for like $10, and within
60x.
within the space of 2-3 weeks, yeah, 50-60x. So it's a mintable token.
Oh dear.
But I mean that sell off is quite brutal. What I would say is I don't know exactly what it is, but I have seen not companies, but like crypto projects are making like treasuries of this thing. What I would say is kind of this area. I think
that's an area to watch for a bounce.
Yeah, like it did get quite close there. It's not something I'd be going buying, but let's see what it is. What is this? I have no idea what this is. It's a digital store of value on Solana blockchain, apparently. Mining. Staking. 10% of all SOL mining rewards are automatically collected by the protocol as revenue. All of this SOL is used to buy back the Ore token off the open market. Token, I have no idea what this is, and personally, I wouldn't go and buy it, especially not after that run. I mean, even here, you're buying someone else's 24x.
Yeah, you're buying someone's liquid at someone's exit at that point.
Yeah, but I mean, what a run, and the fact it's been out so long as well, like that is crazy. I always think, what was it that ignited this? Like, what was it that ignited this liftoff? Because that is like some serious movement in it.
How long has it been listed on the exchanges?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would never have held that anyway. Like, as soon as it got towards 10x, I would have been out, done.
You would have pressed it.
I'd have never got this 40 to 50x. I'd have been out at 10x at the most. But yeah, I mean, anyone that was patient with it and held it, you know, props to them, because it was flat for a very, very, very long term. What we do?
I quite like playing the 100, 800 range on Bitcoin again.
Yes, that was what got tested yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had a bid from there.
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, Marios asked for not Marios. Was it Marios? Yeah, asked for ETH. I think. I mean, I still like the $3,000 zone, but again, I think, you know, it really depends on what Bitcoin is going to do. I think there is every chance potentially. I mean, it's better to prepare for it than not prepare for it and be caught blind in it. I think there's every chance that we dip back into this region as I've got outlined, and maybe come back towards 2.5. I think there is definitely a chance. Of course, you know, there's a chance for everything, isn't there? But if you go back to something that we were looking at before, we do obviously have, in the recent price action, this kind of diagonal descending line of supply as well. As you can see, obviously price comes in, sells off. Again, we had it today. Price comes in, sells off. So breaking that would be one thing.
You could also, to be fair, put a trend line along the bottom. So if you put a trend line along the bottom wicks, you then have a bottom level of support.
Yeah, you have. And you could even, I mean, you could even line it up with like that. What we
line it up with there, but yeah, if you go basically the wicks,
or if you just
the wicks all the way below, you essentially have that entering a period of compression.
Yeah, you just got this nice channel. But I mean, to the upside on it, obviously, if it was to say break out of this this descending supply, I mean, this area is obviously keen for taking because we've had highs put in there and not swept. So I think something like that. Or next area of interest for liquidity will be here, or obviously a full run back would be to here, either something like that, because that would obviously be reapproaching the area where we sold off, so you'd be coming into supply, and then from there, I mean, really, you'd think after this run up it would get some sort of retrace from there, because, you know, you're coming into big supply, and it's, you know, it would have had quite a run up to there. But I mean, if it, you know, for instance, if it did get up to there, just to obviously, you know, play that, I think, you know, you'd then be looking up towards here, and then probably ultimately just like a run of all that, because that's all for the taking there. So that's personally probably what I'd be looking at on ETH. And again, you know, just mainly focusing it around probably liquidity sweeping as well, which would obviously be this level and then this level. Yeah. And then obviously you've got supply wedged in between. But then, you know, to the downside, of course, you've got all this. I mean, this area, you can see the liquidity building up here. Obviously, we had these wicks put in yesterday. But if you notice on them wicks, we didn't come down further enough to take these out. So you've got this build up of wicks yesterday, which I don't know if you can actually see or not, but they actually didn't, none of them swept each other. They kind of went higher and higher. So you've got like a big build up of wicks there all to be swept. And then, of course, then like a potential retest of demand down here before maybe filling it wick.
Yeah, because even as well, like say you've got that bottom trend where if it breaks that, you'll then be looking lower. Yeah. But it is pretty gnarly. Is Zcash here to stay? I mean, Zcash is old. So Zcash has already stayed. I think it'll distribute at some point, but Zcash is an OG coin.
It's a proper dino coin. And you know, it's good that it did stick around, because, you know, it's obviously within quite an important sector for
the privacy
crypto. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Monero? Because I was really annoyed that I didn't long it, because it came for a perfect backtest.
Yeah. I was annoyed as well, because I was thinking about obviously when that rotation was going to come into it, and it got a superb pump on Sunday, didn't it? You know, it got this great pump up on Sunday. I mean, this is the true, you know, the true privacy coin out of all of them. This is the one where it just offers.
This is the Don Daddy of it.
Yeah, this is the complete privacy. Oh no, sorry, this was the pump on Sunday. I thought I was looking at the daily chart then. This was the pump on Sunday, just wild, over the weekend. Just crazy strong pump, and obviously that was a bit of catching up / rotation. I think what does this is obviously it got delisted off so many exchanges. Now, that probably doesn't matter so much because if money wants to buy it, money will go and buy it from somewhere. But I think maybe it didn't do it as many favors as to maybe why we're seeing it lag so much. You got to remember on this had a great move towards the start of the year. Well, not after the April crash. This had kind of this had a 2x run, which obviously compared to Zcash isn't that much, but this was still sitting at quite a large valuation even down here. This is where it is up here is quite a large coin, but even when it was down here before it had that run was still quite large, where obviously Zcash has gone on to do towards its highs 20x from where it started. So that's obviously come up quite a lot. But I mean, this is the true privacy coin, isn't it? This is the one.
This is the OG.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Zcash has been around for a while. I don't know how long it will. I mean, really, to be fair, with what Europe's just announced as well this week, with what they're going to be doing with people's payments and stuff like that, there is definitely a growing need and probably demand for privacy. But I can't see it staying up here forever without obviously coming down at some point, because I mean, if you look at the weekly chart, that is just thin, nothing really there. Hardly had any pullbacks apart from the one up here. But will it go back towards $30-40? Maybe not. No, maybe this will find some sort of like new floor where it just stays at, unless obviously we just have kind of like a market wide wipeout.
Yeah,
I would anticipate. Yeah. I mean, it would be pretty brutal if it did go all the way back down there.
Can you imagine full distribution?
Maybe it finds kind of its new floor in and around like above 200. I think.
I think you'll see it. I think you'll see it run very hard again at the end of the cycle.
Yeah.
These things tend to run hard at end of cycles. It's interesting actually, because someone obviously a lot of this basis is whether people are rotating out of Bitcoin and into privacy. Have a look at Zcash Bitcoin. I think the ticker on there will be ZEC.
Yeah, I've got it here. Yeah. So that came into a box that I was observing. I don't know whether it was on the weekly or what time frame it was. Let me check. So I did have this drawn out. Now, could definitely go a bit higher. So maybe you've got something drawn a bit different. But I mean, yeah, that's definitely kind of reached its extremity, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Before going all the way up there. This is obviously going back to even pre-last cycle. Obviously like early 2020.
Yeah.
So I think that's obviously an inkling. And then I think on ETH as well, it came into quite a key area. On ETH, I had this drawn out. Obviously, just this block here where it traded within in the weekly back in 2020, and again, this just pinged right into it, and then obviously rejected. So the Bitcoin and ETH comparisons on Zec definitely point towards a potential slowdown and top on it for now.
Yeah.
At least, anyway.
Yeah. I'll tell you what chart looks horrendous, Dave.
Go on.
CoreWeave. Have you seen it?
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
It's horrible.
Let's see.
It's horrible.
Let's see.
It looks horrendous.
Where is it? Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Oh, 80. Oh, it's down again pre-market. Oh, the arse is falling out of this, hasn't it?
This thing's a bit like Circle now, where it's fine. It's looking for support at an area that's not been tested before.
Well, I mean, it's testing where it looked at August and September,
I
isn't
don't
it?
think it's holding that.
No, I wouldn't.
I think you're looking like $60 for this.
Maybe even lower.
I think, to be fair, you may have a bounce. The top of that first wick on its very first impulse. Right. Yeah.
I mean, it come back for it there, didn't it, on this one?
This looks nasty.
I mean, I would definitely... Down towards 50,
Yeah. Because Nebius is the same. That one's in free fall, and I've got my eyes on that one. NBIS, I think this gap's down hard because
this would be a nice area on it if it would come back into there.
Yeah,
that would basically fill in all the gaps. As you can see, you got this big open one. You've then got this one here. Come back into testing that. I mean, basically both of them in the 50s. Both of them in the 50s region would be like superb.
Yeah.
RR. BBAI had a good one. That's a blast from the past.
18%.
Yeah. Are you still holding many of these, or are these just like?
I took profit on a lot of these. Look at some of the quantum stocks. That RGTI has been crushed.
I think
Like,
I've got some of these.
go up a little bit. It's
I can just re-add them otherwise.
Oh, it was. You had it on there. Yeah, there you are. RGTI below Galaxy, minus 9.8 yesterday.
Oh yes.
Look at.
Oh yeah, they're coming down, aren't they? These are
I
coming
wish
down.
I'd shorted this.
Obviously, you got this piece of rubbish here.
I think this is finding a bit of ground though. Like I may be tempted to bid this at sort of 80 to 90.
Hey, Starbucks is.
Yeah,
Starbucks
I told you,
had
pumpkin
a
spice latte season.
Yeah, that was some stronger absorption, but at one point it was having a great day.
Yeah. This
what
might continue pushing up.
Which is the one?
The HIMS I've got a bid on. QUBT and QUBTS. These are also quantum stocks. Which
is the one that I mentioned about that bloody it was doing the robotics seafloor mining of minerals. Which one was that?
Was it CRML?
No,
that looks horrendous as a chart.
I don't think so. I don't know. What one was it? I can't remember. I can't remember what one it was.
Some of these are horrendous. I've got a bid for HIMS at 34. That, I think, once that finds a floor. HIMS, I've got a bid at 34. Joby, the bid is 12.
Oh yeah, this is broke through. That's broke through, and I mean, if it made its way back down to here, that would be a test of demand, wouldn't it?
That's weekly. That's a weekly SR as well. It's a big strong.
Yeah, so this is obviously broke through where it was holding in June and in August.
Galaxy, I like at 27.
I need to move Galaxy up into the crypto part.
What else?
Yeah, that's holding up well. I think. I mean, well, MSTR is really struggling now, isn't it?
Like, this thing is going lower.
This is going into here, I think, definitely. If this dropped into here,
would you bid it?
I don't know.
I don't know if I'd want to bid it because I'd rather bid Bitcoin.
Well, this is it. Like, if I was gonna bid it, I would probably want to bid it in like just a max degen way and maybe do one of the leveraged ETFs, the long one of it. But then at the same time, like, again, you may as well just bid Bitcoin. Now, what I would say is it potentially offers some good movement because this typically obviously tends to move ahead of Bitcoin in both ways. So potentially you get kind of the kickstart before you get kind of like the big Bitcoin move. I don't know. But again, like, I think, I don't know whether maybe it's just a bit of overreaction or not, but I just think that there's starting to be like a real lack of demand for this.
Yeah.
Which is basically just kills their business model, doesn't it? Because if they can't get the stock price going and they can't get people to buy it, then it just basically kills the whole model. Obviously, their model is the fact that this will move alongside Bitcoin, but it's just being absolutely pummeled. And, you could easily see another 35%, maybe even more. You could definitely make an argument to say it goes back towards these lows here and tests like actual proper demand down here, which would just be absolutely crazy.
That would crush it.
I mean, that would put it down from its July highs. That would put it down 73%, maybe even 75%. That would be wild. In here, if it came into, say, the mid-range, say it comes to 150-ish, whatever, that would put it down 60-odd. Yeah, I don't know with this, but I mean, structurally, it's, you can see obviously with the daily closes, it's lost where we held in February, March, April. Obviously, you can see all there. Yesterday, obviously, we had this one where it opened below, but as you can see, it closed back in on the daily. Where yesterday we had like the first full close, and it was the lowest daily close in over a year since November the 4th last year. So definitely some weakness there.
Yeah. I'll tell you what did catch my eye. I've been talking about my love of Chinese stocks.
Yeah.
Have a look at Tencent.
Oh, this may come and fill in the rest.
Yeah. That's gonna scamp on Tencent. If you just type in 10 SC
Oh, yeah,
See, and 10% holdings, yeah.
This one.
Yeah, it should be. They beat their earnings. You might have to.
Wait, what am I doing here? Where is it?
Is the chart invisible? Is that an invisible chart?
What's the ticker for it?
It's given me quite a few here. I don't know which is the listed one.
10 cent. Is it this one?
700. Yeah. 700. Yeah.
Right,
Because Chinese stocks list numbers. No, it's not showing.
Oh, there we go. There we
are.
Oh, look at that. That's had a great
Yeah, that
rally.
was up 18% on earnings.
Yeah, that's like at its high time frame highs as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Because Alibaba also beat their earnings, which is why I did actually buy some stocks the other day. I teased it a little bit in the Discord, didn't I? But JD, I think JD has a nice run in it.
Yeah, because we looked at that on your stream, didn't we?
Yeah, I like that
one. Yeah, we looked at that on your stream. What is? Oh, look at that retrace on BitDeer. Oh, look at that pre-market.
Oh,
fucking hell, it's down 21%.
Oh,
whoa.
That looks horrendous, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is a good one, though. I mean, in terms of like volatility, I mean, look at that, it's down 60% from its October highs. In terms of obviously exposure to Bitcoin and volatility, this is a great one. You know, if it can make its way back down towards it, I'd definitely be a buyer towards $7 again.
Yeah.
If it can get down there, because it's one of the most efficient Bitcoin miners as well. But I mean, that is crazy. They already had earnings. Let's see. Is that? Oh no, that was a couple of days ago. So they beat revenue.
CapEx spending, I imagine.
Yeah, but I mean that is a bruise. I mean, look at that. That even from where the earnings came out on that day, that is a bruise. That's over 50% sell off. That is wild.
That is nuts.
What are we getting on Bitty? Not much. We're just kind of hanging
what
around.
Have we got earnings? Yeah, Disney had earnings and they were up.
Yeah.
Have we got any after hours earnings? Yes, we do. It's JD earnings tonight, I think.
Is it?
Or was it yesterday? What have we got? Applied Materials. Nothing catching my eye. Oh, the metals company, you know, the TMC that went nuts.
Yeah.
That's got earnings tonight.
Ian says, can you look at track origin trail? Yeah, I can do that, mate.
And
Epong CPI cancelled today. I assume, yeah.
Yeah, they said so. Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously government only reopens today, I think. It has to go up. Vote on the poll, mate. Vote on the poll. You want me to look at?
Have you seen? Do you use Perplexity, Dave?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I never.
On Perplexity Finance, they've added a new feature. Perplexity Finance is unreal, but they've added a new feature that tracks all the politician buys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you've got Ted Cruz, Texas senator. His wife has sold 100K to 250K of Goldman Sachs shares.
Oh. I haven't looked at banking stocks in ages.
I actually, my dad asked me for some financial advice the other day on Barclays and Lloyds because they both run really hard.
Yeah. You seem to be doing well, don't they? This has moved up. This has done really nicely the past month or so, hasn't it? This has done really nice. I mean, what you would say is obviously, this area is where it needs to get above kind of 85 cents.
Yeah.
And then start to run to just below $1 in and around here. And then up towards here then. So there's not actually really that many like regions left for it to like run towards. We've obviously got that as resistance. And then basically then, you know, you're on towards the highs then.
Yeah.
So there's not really that much, but yeah, it needs to get above there, I would say.
What else? Yeah, Bitcoin. I'm leaving. Bid it low.
I'm leaving it for now.
Solana 151 is a potential bid. not financial advice. I may or may not have a bit
Yeah.
there.
I'm gonna run to the toilet. You taking a break, or do you want to stay on?
I'm gonna take a quick break.
Yeah,
I might have to drop shortly, but
yeah, we'll take a quick break leading into US Open. We have got US Open in 20 minutes, so make sure you drop a like if you haven't, subscribe if you're new, of course, vote on the poll in the chat, and BLOFIN is the exchange that we're partnered with. That link is pinned in the chat and in the description. Sign up, create your non-KYC account. Me and Wiz will be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Hello. Welcome back. Got Bitcoin just teetering on. Whether it's going to go lower or back up. Have a look at Sol. Yeah, will do. Have a look at Sol now. No problem, Marios. Wall Street Group, stop spamming. But the XRP ETF is going live in 20. Oh well, at US Open, is it? Oh, right, okay. Maybe that was the reason for the pump up today, though. Maybe because I'd been performing better than everything else in terms of large caps today. So that must be it must be the reason. The banker's coin. Yeah, we are sinking a bit on Bitcoin now. Let's have a look at Sol. I mean, yeah, it's on the hourly. You can see it's coming in towards the lower bound. And yesterday we got kind of like a really nice retest of it, didn't we? What I would say is that would be complete liquidity clearance. That would be complete liquidity clearance. But based around the hourly closes and then obviously the price action they're on, this is demand down towards here. So this is kind of obviously where you want to see it getting bought up in there. But I definitely wouldn't shy away from the fact that depending on what happens with Bitcoin, we maybe sweep that low and bounce if we don't continue lower on that move. But yeah, you know, in here, kind of 150 and above is where demand definitely is. But there is obviously the potential for a move down towards 146. Got another alert. What was that? Alert on Bitcoin. What have we got here? What's this? But yeah, we have got US Open coming out on us in 14 minutes. So yeah, let's see Bitcoin. Sinking lower. We're sinking lower on Bitcoin.
157. Oh, I might get ready to bid. I got some new. I got some blackout blinds, Dave, for Wizard Towers.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that it's like light outside. It felt so weird. I left the office and went down to make a coffee, and I was like, "Holy it's light!" It threw me right off.
You're just like in your own little cave, aren't you? Little trading cave.
Yeah, it's
trading.
Yeah, it's setup's coming out. Although I've just noticed that I've got my pictures dodgy on the wall behind. But the studio seems to be coming together a little bit.
Yeah, it's looking nice. I really like the purple.
Yeah, well, I got these lights. Basically, they change color. Like, watch this.
Oh, look at that. I think I like the purple the best. Purple looks really nice. Yeah, that looks really nice.
Yeah, they've got a bit of they've got like a rainbow on, like a rainbow thing, and you tap what color. They're pretty cool actually. Yeah, it's coming together. I just need a little Bitcoin sign, I think, over there. I kind of want a candlestick poster or something there instead of Amsterdam.
I've got one. Yeah, we've got one that you can have, haven't we?
Yeah, we'll do. Should we do a in-person show next week? I can happily come over your way if you want to fancy it.
If you want to come down here, yeah, you can do.
Yeah,
that'd be nice. You can come to my office, see what mess it's in.
We'll sort a date, assuming the people want to see an in-person show.
Can take you for some nice dinner down around the corner.
Nice
little food spots.
Ooh, you treat me. You know how to treat a man, don't you?
Yeah, as long as it's the close Monday. Oh, the side of my chair's just broke. The OGs. The OGs remember my scuffle with my chair. It's broke for the first time in ages. Yeah, as long as it's not Monday or Tuesday when they're shut.
Yeah,
they're run out. So yeah, nice food.
I might have a little bid on Bitcoin in a minute.
Yeah, Around here, yeah.
I might put a bid in lower though, because I think we dropped quite hard on open.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be strict with myself because,
I'm only gonna go small, I think.
yeah, I'm gonna wait to see what happens. I mean, I would love that. I would love that so much if we could get that. It's not even that big of a move to ask for either. We'll see. We'll see, people, won't we? Apparently, the XRP ETF is going live today.
Nice. I hope it bombs.
Um,
Sorry if anyone's bullish on it.
I mean, it's rolled over there, but that would explain obviously why it was up today more than everything else in its realm.
Yeah,
It's rounded off quite nicely there, as you can see. It's a really nice rounding off pattern and then follow through down.
in Bitcoin.
Hype is looking quite interesting, isn't it?
What's this hype?
Yeah, I tell you what,
I love hype.
I would love to buy it down towards $25.
There's unlocks though, isn't there? The unlocks are quite aggressive.
Yeah, I would love to buy $25.
You can trade a video on there now, can't you?
Have they put it in live?
It's
Yeah.
gone live now, yeah.
Oh, get in. Nvidia's down today as well, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine if we never see 210 again.
Oh, you'll kick yourself for not shorting it, won't you?
Oh, it's down to 190. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if we never see 210 again. Oh, that would be grim.
I think I still have like 10% of my long left on it from 179.
What else have they got going on there? Let's see. On Hyperliquid.
So you've got SpaceX is live now.
Really?
Yeah, they've got SpaceX because it essentially hit free. It comes from the validators. So I guess to explain like how it works. So the validators are people who have, I think it's like 500,000 hype state. If you're a validator, you're allowed to launch your own market. So this one here, XYZ. So XYZ is a site, so you can trade on XYZ directly, but you need 500k. I think you need 5 million volume. The SpaceX comes from a. I got invited to their private beta, but there's something called Ventures where you can trade pre-IPO stocks.
Right. This is just a Nasdaq, isn't it? XYZ 100.
Yeah, Ventures mainnet is now in alpha. You can trade on Hyperliquid's front end. Yes, they've only put SpaceX up from there. The one I really like.
It's so what's the SpaceX one? No, because obviously SpaceX isn't a public company, is it?
No. So Ventures is you trade private companies.
Right. Oh, right.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so you trade private companies. So there is one that I'm really interested in.
This must have only just gone live then, because look at the volume.
Yeah, it went live today.
Yeah, there's nothing on there.
Yeah, it went live today, and it's only 2x. The one that I think will be really good when they add is it's a company that I really like. It's called Anduril. It's basically like AI defense, but the guy who runs it, Dave, I think, you know when I showed you the picture of that guy with like the long hair and the weird beard and the mullet, the tech guy?
I think so, yeah.
He got sacked from Facebook for being too far to the right. He founded Oculus Rift, you know, the VR glasses. Yeah, and now he's gone on to do VR for military. So he's got like all these like AI controlled drones and stuff like that. It's nuts. Wow. He's a mad guy. Like apparently he's bought every single video game that's ever been released and has put it in a nuclear bunker so that they're safe in case anything ever happens. He's got his own ex-military boat that's got a 50 cal machine gun on the side.
The thing is, when you've got that much money that you probably don't know what to do with, that's probably what you do, isn't it?
There was a Bloomberg documentary about him that was so funny. I'll send it over to you because he is a character. I like him. He is pretty funny.
That sounds awesome, doesn't it?
He's just like a Silicon Valley tech bro that just likes war and defense.
You know what I like is when you get them like really rich people and they just do cool stuff with it like that. Like they just do what they want. They want what they want to do with it. Like instead of just like going and buying like a fancy yacht and then like or whatever, like, you know, he's got, what's he got, a boat with a machine gun on it.
Yeah, he's got a proper cool name as well. He's called Palmer Lucky.
Must be a very, very smart guy, like, to do all that.
He turns up for his meetings in Hawaiian shirts. It's pretty funny.
What a legend.
He is.
What a legend.
He's just one of those fellas that can just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But you'd love to be that.
Absolutely. Interesting in futures as well today. We basically got another rejection from this area on the S&P. So we are selling off from there. Yeah, I mean, I think we were talking about it yesterday on stream. Like, this seems just like almost like a front run of the government reopening, doesn't it? Because this bounce back was so hard and so aggressive. All we need to do is get back above this grey area, and then I think we're on to new highs then.
There you go. I've sent you the video in the chat. It is fucking hilarious. Did you see Michael Burry's closing that? Yeah, we discussed that earlier. His letter was really interesting, wasn't it? Where he was talking about how he believes it's right, but the markets aren't moving. His thesis is that that the tech companies are running their chips longer than the actual lifespan, so as to understate their capex.
Yeah, I think, but well, basically, his letter was basically just saying like, it's like the market's just not in tune with him, innit?
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, this basically just points out like, I think basically like he knows he's right, but it's just a matter of like timing, and, you know, maybe he has to sit underwater or whatever. But
yeah,
like, I mean, I just think like this really sums up like obviously just social media and everything, but the amount of like people that are clowning him in his comments and stuff like that, like, there's no wonder that he's shutting Scion down so he can just go and do it all privately in peace.
Yeah,
like, because obviously he doesn't have to declare anything publicly then. But I mean, yeah, you know, people clown him and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, he may have been wrong a couple of times, but the guy probably got like the greatest short ever. You know, that like probably is the greatest short ever done, isn't it?
Yeah, the only other one that's come close was the other big famous short was, what's his name? It's going to annoy me now. Pershing Square Capital, Bill Ackman. Because Bill Ackman had a very, very good short, didn't he? Where he turned, I think it was 60 million into 4 billion in a short.
Oh, yeah, he probably done better, because I think he got out with I think he got out with $1 billion, didn't he?
Yeah.
For Scion anyway. I don't know, or I don't know what he got out with personally or whatever. Like after the crash, because he closed it down, didn't he, and then reopened it in 2013 or 2015. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, it was biblical.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, to have conviction like that as well, you know, because it was obviously in the film, you don't realize, but like it was like a 2-year time frame, wasn't it?
Yeah,
where he had actually shorted and then obviously just had to kind of like ride it through. It was like, you know, it was a long time to just like hold a position and obviously just believe that you're right, even through like such a big negative that he had to ride through.
Yeah. Anyway, get your bell ready, Dave.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people clown him and stuff like that. Like, I think it just shows like the new age of investor, doesn't it? Where people just kind of like just want to just throw shit at each other instead of like actually making money. Not here, not at Stonksy, not on the Stonksy show. We don't throw shit at each
phrase,
other.
clowned.
Yeah, just trying to clown. Like,
it's honestly not used anywhere near enough.
Yeah, like the people in the comments, like just trying to clown him, basically just saying like he's wrong and everything, like and stuff like that. Like, come on. Like, as if any of them bloody extra players are gonna get to a level that he's at. Plus, I admire it because I just think anyone that's willing to stick the neck out and do a short like he did, and is obviously like still doing, like I always find it good to go against the herd at some point. And again, he may be early, but I don't think he's wrong.
No.
You know, obviously these ones that he's done, Nvidia and Palantir, they're only for 2027. So again, you know, he's looking at like a longer time frame, which I think is probably right.
We've motored down very sharply on gold. I'm annoyed I didn't short.
Yeah, the S&P is continuing to tick lower. It's now down 0.38%, 0.37. That continues to tick lower a bit. But let's get ready anyway. We've got 35 seconds to go. Should be a very interesting day. Should be an interesting end to the week because obviously, yeah, like government shutdowns done. That's out the way. You've got Jesse Livermore, who predicted the Great Depression, made hundreds of millions back then in like 20s and 30s. Yeah, I mean that compared to obviously today's money, yeah,
nuts,
wild,
nuts. I've got to shoot off just after open, so I'll watch.
Yeah, no worries.
And then I've got to.
Yeah, let's see what we get. James says ready for the dump through, so he's thinking that we're going down. There we go. So we are open for Thursday, the 13th of November. I forgot to get rid of the vote as well. Let me go do that. So it was actually down, that one. 56% for down.
Barely moving.
Yeah, I've noticed this. The past couple of the
move comes like 15 minutes after open.
Yeah, particularly
gold was yesterday. Like gold didn't do much for the first 30 minutes of opening, and then it just went.
Yeah, this week has been really dry for like instant volatility.
Yeah, this is a very boring open.
Yeah, I mean we are continuing to tick down on the S&P.
Yeah.
So this will inevitably drag Bitcoin down at some point if this keeps dropping. I think probably the markets are in a bit of a stage now, aren't they? Now that the shutdown's over, it's almost like there's just kind of like no narrative.
There's no narrative, there's no data.
Like nothing going.
Everything's just waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, is it next week we've got Nvidia earnings?
Yeah, I think so.
What date? Let's go check the date. Let's check the date on Nvidia earnings because obviously I think that's next week. Maybe it's next Friday. That would be chaotic. Let's see. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Thursday. Yeah. Oh no, Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That is gonna be fun. That's one to mark.
They might move up. You know, I've got a feeling they move up.
What, Nvidia?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see how they'll have cooled yet. I mean, the demand is definitely still there, isn't it?
The only worry is that China sales were pretty much zero.
Yeah.
Obviously on the back of tariffs. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. This is a very boring open, so I am going to go for a wee and I'll drop off. So
yeah, no worries, mate.
What have I got on so I can give the people something? Robinhood, I am interested and may or may not have a bid in at 122 to 120. Not a signal, it's just where I may or may not be bidding. I'm sure Dave can validate the zones with his TA as well, but yeah, that's where I'm bidding Robinhood. I'll see everyone later and don't get wrecked.
Thank you, mate. Thanks for jumping on and thank you
for
your guidance.
You're very welcome. Right, take care.
See you later, mate. Bye-bye. Bye. And that was Wiz, so I hope you enjoyed that. As always, it's a pleasure to have him on. And I hope you guys enjoy him coming on, taking his time to come on the stream as well. Of course, that leaves you with just me for the next 15 minutes or so. So strap in. Hopefully we get something on Bitcoin anyway. We'll see, won't we? We'll get something, hopefully. We come down pre-market before US opened. And then we just kind of settled off, didn't we? And then It is in the position, to be fair, to go pump back up if it can. I mean, it's leveled off quite nice. Avoided further dumping, as you can see, some good absorption on these candles. They're here, here, here. It's just whether it can do that. I mean, the S&P, again, same thing. You know, is this going to turn around? That would give, obviously, Bitcoin some nice room. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, the US Opens haven't been that chaotic, particularly over the past week or so. I'm sure it will return. But I mean, yeah, Nvidia earnings on Wednesday is going to be spicy. Can that give TradFi a push, which hopefully then gives us a push over here? In terms of liquidity, we haven't checked that today. Let's go check a little bit of liquidity. So, of course, we've got liquidity up above where we sold off from yesterday, above 105k. That will remain hot because of the length of time as well. We put in quite nice distribution, didn't we? Which, yeah, nice liquidity above there. And then, as you would obviously assume, below where we dropped off yesterday. So chunks there. And that's what we're looking at on the 3-day. You know, down here towards 100.6, above 105. On the weekly, we actually grabbed chunk yesterday. The weekly is towards 108, which again, you know, makes perfect sense. However, we do obviously have nice juicy liquidity below them equal lows that we were looking at, and we are starting to fall on Bitcoin as well. Yeah, so down towards kind of 98 here, 99, 98 is where we'll find that juicy higher time frame liquidity from obviously on the weekly view. And that's basically what we're looking at for now, isn't it? That's basically where Bitcoin's ranging and where we've got the build up, but we are getting some volatility come in, and it is to the downside. So maybe we're going to revisit the area where we bounced off from yesterday, maybe lower. Do make sure you drop a big like on the stream. Make sure you subscribe as well if you're new. It's a pleasure to welcome you if you're new. $101. Yeah, we're accelerating to the downside now. James, I know you'll be reveling in that, mate. After coming in saying all ready for the dumperoo. You'll be reveling in this dump. Exited my longs at a good point as well today. Would have made sense to short too, but I didn't. But yeah, that's quite a strong dump. And as you can see, probably being sped up by the dump on the S&P, which is hitting it hard to the downside too. It's getting a complete wipeout on Bitcoin here. Yeah, I mean, I think this would be a gift if we could sweep this and obviously reclaim. That would be nice. Let me get rid. Is that below? Yeah, that is below, isn't it? Where we leveled off yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, speeding up to the downside now. They need to make a movie about that. Jesse Livermore, just read about him. He made 1 million in a day shorting the markets in 1907 and made 100 mil in 1929. Shorting the markets, lost it all in the 30s. Really? Yeah. Turned 10k into 50k in 5 days in 1900 and turned 10k into 500k in 1901. Can you imagine that? Also, like, it must have been mad to try and keep a track of that, because obviously you wouldn't have had any of this digital stuff or anything, like putting shorts on that size and obviously like getting paid out with it too. Like, must have been crazy back then, mustn't it, when you think about it? Because you got none of what we've got now. No, you had none of that, did you? So it must have been a wild time to be like placing big trades like that, and obviously catching big volatile turns in the market like that. He ended in 1940, right? If it's in the way that I think you mean, maybe it was because he lost it all. I don't know. Getting some. Oh, that is some good absorption on Bitcoin there, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, look at that on a. Oh, look at that. That is some big absorption there on that 5-minute candle. Oof. Look at that on the 1 minute. Yeah. That was a strong push back up, wasn't it? Yeah. I get you though. I get you. I mean, wow. I would be, yeah, I'd be fascinated for them to make a film on that, because I would love them to reenact like just how people had to like actually facilitate shorts in like them times. Because obviously, I assume buying, you probably just had to actually like go to somewhere and get it obviously on paper and all that stuff. But to actually like place shorts on the market must have been crazy to actually do. That was obviously the Great Depression, weren't it? Yeah, a film about that would be amazing. I would definitely watch a film like that. But yeah, I mean, we had a dump on open, and that has been fully eaten up now. Fully eaten up. Oh, and it's going the other way. Oof. Maybe I should have enticed myself. Yeah. I would rather it come and clear these out first before maybe looking into it, but he bought $1,000 home for his mum because he stole $5 off her when he ran away from home. Needs a movie made about him. Yeah, I've never heard of him. No, I've never heard of him once. I think they need to do films about like loads, don't they? Like, or like a series, like a series on it. I mean, the SBF FTX one, I think, needs a film on it for sure. That would make a great film, wouldn't it? Like maybe just a film on that whole year in crypto would be fantastic. I think, obviously starting with like, you know, the lunar collapse, like the run up to the lunar collapse and stuff like that, and then obviously moving into the other liquidations we had with like Celsius and BlockFi and stuff, and then obviously ending up with SBF and FTX going down. That would make a great film. We are looking like we're heading back to the downside now. We are currently, anyway. We're going to come fill in this candle. Yeah, so the S&P just keeps speed running to the downside. There's no real let up on it. I mean, if you look at it on the 1 hour too, let's see where we're at. Yeah, I mean that's a strong sell off in it. And the thing is, I mean, we V-reversed the. You would say on the S&P, where is liquidity? A sweep of there would make sense for a bounce, but again, you know, that would that's going to require quite a bit more selling to get to that point. And then after there, I mean, not a whole lot in there, is there? In this region here, obviously where Demand came in a bit. But I think obviously the main place for a reaction will be here. Looking at there. Which could drag Bitcoin down with it. Yeah, that candle's now almost getting fully filled in. So good volatility on open. Good volatility. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Of course, make sure you sign up to Stonksy and BLOFIN. And as always, I'll be back tomorrow. Friday's big stream, end of week stream. Let's see what we can get. See where Bitcoin's at. And of course, if you're in Stonksy, make sure you get into the Discord, because if we get any opportunities today, I'm going to be trying to take full advantage. But yeah, that's all from me today. Have a great rest of your day /night. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.